Hello friends and welcome to this amazing lecture for animation where we are going to animate the whole container itself. So as you can see, we have already started with the code and we'll be just winding up the code because the animation codes are a bit simpler and smaller. So we start with the application wherein we animate the container, and the container has an event E. Now inside this function, what we need is we have the container width, that is c.width, which is equal to 100. So what we are going to do is we are going to animate it. We are going to either maximize it or minimize it. So we'll be maximizing it. So if we have c.width, again c.width is equal to, we can say equal to 150, else 150. So, or else we have 250. So we can have this 250 here. Same thing for the height. We can have control and copy and paste it. This will be HHT height again. This will be height again. And now the background color. You can select any color you want. I can have this here. If now this is, we can have if c.bg. You can have bg color is equals to red, else we can have red. So if you want, we can also select white here. If bg color is background color is, or else instead of red we can select black. Not black, we can select total colors are present, I don't know, but we can use purple or something. So let's see if we have purple color, else purple. Yes, so done. And at the end we update it, so we have c.update. After the updation is done, we have page.add. We add C, that's the container. Then we have the elevated button, so ft.elevated button. Inside the elevated button we have the text, that is animate the container, and what will be called on click. So we have comma on click. What is called on click is animate container is called. So we offset is equals to else animate underscore container. Yeah, that function we have it. Now take these two brackets we want to remove, and we are done with the application. Almost we're done with the application now. So we just ft.app, and inside that target is equals to me. So we've done it. Now there is no error here, and luckily this runs in the first go itself. So just test this application. So we'll have some container. Okay, we have a container which is already red in color, and we made the container. Okay, now that color is changing to, it's maximizing and it is changing to purple. So we have that container already. But I wanted that container to be blue. Okay, now it changes to blue, and then now again it changes to purple. Okay, so that's something very cool, and you can play around with this animation, and you can bring up your ideas if you want to animate anything else, like instead of a rectangle, if you want a circle, then just think about that code and that logic and try to implement that. The more you implement, the more you brainstorm and sit with the code, the more you will learn the code. It's not that you start the code and you just start the course and you will be thorough with the code and your coding skills will improve. You will have to input at least 2 to 3 hours daily basis if you want to become a very good programmer or a very good problem solver basically. So keep learning guys, and thank you. See you in the next class.